Hi, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to look back on 2022 and everything that has happened in that year and kind of see and highlight all of the different things that have happened. I have made some notes, so I am hopeful I can get through this and talk to you guys about my 2022. I also have my laptop with me so we can look at some analytics later for YouTube, and on that, let's just dive straight into the video. You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration right again. For 2022, I definitely did have some things that were gonna happen that didn't happen, and I feel like that is the current of this year. A lot of the things I thought were gonna happen never happened, and there are definitely different reasons for different things, but we're gonna try and get into some of these. I don't even know where to start because I have some things that I haven't talked about on this channel, and I don't know if I should get into them, but I'm just gonna probably just blurt it out, and then if I decide to edit it out later, that's fine. So at the start of 2022, I had a lot of plans for this year, and none of them really panned out the way that I had hoped. At the start of this year, I was hopeful I was gonna get pregnant this year. Yeah, that's a little bit of ball to drop on you guys because I have never really talked about this, but I did have plans, and I was going to start trying to get pregnant this year, and that ended up not happening for different reasons, but the main one being that the male donor that I was planning on having a child with pulled out, and I wasn't really ready to start looking for someone else to try and get a donor, so I kind of stopped that whole process, and I decided to focus on my books and YouTube career instead of trying to get that off the ground, I guess. So yeah, there's that. Another thing that I thought was gonna happen this year is, or at least maybe what I was hopeful for, I was hopeful that maybe my co-author and I would write more books. That kind of ended end of last year. We kind of fizzled out a little bit and we weren't really working on the next book. My mom's calling. So I did end up posting all of those chapters every single week until I think until March this year. So I did end up posting all of that. So that was something that I still kept on doing, and we just never rekindled that. But yeah, so that is one of the things. Also, if I look at my goals for 2022, or at least what I've sort of outlined, they didn't really happen that much. I was hoping to edit through my book that I currently am working with book coaches on. That has definitely not happened. I was hopeful to read 15 books. If I look at my Goodreads goal, that also didn't happen. And hopeful to lose weight. If I look at my numbers from last year this time versus now, I am actually up a little bit. But hey, I'm feeling happy, and that is all that counts for me. I don't want to focus on dieting and losing weight if that is going to make me unhappy. I want to focus on things that make me happy. And yeah, of course I don't want to overeat and I don't want to gain like a lot more weight, but I am currently happy the way I am, and I'm okay with that. So, you know. So last year, I remember I wrote in one of the letters that I write myself. I remember that I said, hey, a merger, how's that? So currently at work, we're kind of in talks of a merger, and it still hasn't happened. We were hopeful we were gonna know before the end of this year, and that didn't happen. So now we're still waiting on that to happen. So we have no idea. Some highlights of this year that did happen. I started my YouTube channel, which is good. There were definitely a lot of things that I did do but I guess we're gonna get into those for monthly things. So if I look at January, I wrote down some things that I think were good. So I started my bullet journal. I ended up not continuing my bullet journal throughout the year for several reasons, and the most effective one, I guess, or the thing that affected it the most, was my whole reason why I didn't start my YouTube channel and like all of these things, and we will get to that once I get to March and April. I bought new glasses in January, which, I mean, doesn't really matter that much, but also I had one of my critique partners actually become my critique partner in January, I think. We might have already been in contact before that and exchanged our works and stuff, but we started having calls at the start of this year, so that was very nice. And then also in January is what I kind of already mentioned a little bit, is my male donor pulled out of having a baby with me. So that was definitely not a great start of the year, but it is what it is. Then in February, I decided I was gonna start a YouTube channel, so I started working on all the things I wanted to do for my YouTube channel. I also had like my first call with the book coaching, and then I just kind of started setting up everything for my YouTube channel and Twitch and everything, because I wanted to start my YouTube channel in April. That didn't happen. If you've been watching my videos, you know why. But if not, then stay tuned, because I will tell you why in March when we get to the March things. So in March, I did quite a lot of different things for my channel and like my presents and like all of that. So in March, I joined the book coaching officially, and I also bought a website domain for my website. I registered my name as a company because Hananya is not necessarily the first name I go by in my daily life, but it is my pen name that I use on social media and everywhere online, so everyone in the author community will know me as Hananya. So yeah, I claimed that name as a website, I've registered as a business, and I have claimed it on all social media platforms, or at least the most important ones that I am potentially gonna use, so yeah. Then I also got myself a keyboard and microphone for streaming. I think those were like the most highlights of March. And then one of the lowlights was that at the end of March, we found out my grandfather was sick and was dying. So that was not fun. And that was the main reason I ended up postponing my YouTube launch and my Twitch streaming. I ended up not doing it in April as I initially had planned, because I had planned to post my first video on the 4th of April, because I thought it would be cool to have it for 4/22, but that just ended up not happening for that reason, and I was okay with that. I spend most of April, so if we're moving into April, I spend most of April with my family, and that's why I skipped bullet journaling for April, and then I never really got back into it for the rest of the year, and I didn't go live with my channel either. But I did have my other critique partner become my critique partner, I think. She came back on Instagram this year, and we had already had contact in the past, but she came back, she had taken a break, and as soon as she came back, kind of reconnected, and we decided we were gonna become critique partners, and we had some calls, and it was great fun, and I still really enjoy talking to her, and we have like bi-weekly calls, so we talk every 2 weeks, and she is incredible. I love her to pieces. So both of my critique partners that I've just mentioned, they're both amazing people, and I'm really happy that I found them and that they're in my life and that we have so many like regular calls, because it definitely helps me to kind of stay motivated and stay on track and stay connected to my writing even if I'm not writing. So yay for that. Then if we're moving to May, May was when I got back into everything. So I started my YouTube channel in May. I launched my first couple of videos in May, and I also had a great time with friends over for Eurovision, and it was just a little bit more of a positive month for me in May, and I just kind of started back up everything that I wanted to do, except for my bullet journal. But other than that, I had a good month in May, I think. Then in June, I had some more meetups with different people. I also had my birthday, and I started streaming and then also stopped streaming. But yeah, that was a little bit June. Obviously, I kept doing YouTube and stuff, but yeah, that was June. Then in July, I did Camp Nano, and then also got COVID. So that was a little less fun. We also left for France at the end of July, and in July I also have started another little writing group with 2 other ladies from the book coaching group, and we call ourselves the Writing Amigas. So, you know, that was really good. So we've been having weekly calls as well. Obviously we didn't have weekly calls as I was on holiday, but we have weekly calls now almost every week. Sometimes we skip a week because someone can't make it or we're sick or, you know, something's happening, but we try to get together, so that's really good. We have set some goals for 2023, and we're gonna try and kind of support each other and stick to it and like keep each other accountable. So I'm really excited for that to continue into 2023. Then in August was just mostly my holiday in France. We have that, and I also started a old camera collection. So if you have not seen my holiday videos, I will make sure to leave like all links to the videos I mentioned in the description or something, because I feel like there are gonna be many. Then in September, I got my tattoo. So this one. Also have a video on that. I basically got it for my grandfather who passed away in April. So it's a nice reminder. So yay for that. Then October, planning on going to Germany, didn't go to Germany. And I also decided to take a little bit of a break from the book coaching because I was dealing with fatigue still from having COVID, and that was not doing very great. I also prep-tobered my Project Sky. If you've not seen those videos, again, I will leave them in the comments or in the description or somewhere down there. Let me see. So that was October. I also decided to clean up my apartment and change around my desk. So my desk is now at a different location. That also happened in October, and very end of October, but it happened in October. Then we have November, which was NaNoWriMo. Biggest thing of November was NaNoWriMo. We also cleaned out my apartment a little bit with my mom, and I also joined a Secret Santa for YouTube, and I sent that out in November because I luckily got everything on time, so I was able to send it before all the holiday stress kind of came in, so that was very nice too. Then December came around, and I was so tapped out on doing all the NaNoWriMo stuff that I was like, oh, I deserve a break. And I took a break for like the first week or whatever, and then that break never stopped. So it feels like I'm still not being very productive. I have been doing my YouTube videos, but other than that, I feel like I haven't really done a lot in December, even though I have, you know, I've done all my advent calendar stuff and all the things, but I definitely do want to get back into the actual writing aspect of this channel, because I feel like that has not been happening since November. We've not been doing any writing, and I feel like even before November we haven't been doing a lot of writing on this channel, and I really want to get back into that. So, you know, if you're still here and you're still wanting to watch me do all the things, even if they're not writing related, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I do want to get back into recording a little bit more writing related videos, also on the vlogs, because I feel like I do have the topical videos sometimes that talks about writing and writing related things, but the vlogs not so much lately. And I do want to get back into doing a little bit more writing related vlogs, but don't worry, you're probably still gonna see all the things that I do because that's just who I am. I like sharing, and this is, you know, not just my writing life, it's my life as a writer, so it's everything, you know. It's not just all the writing stuff. It is also all the other stuff that comes together and affects the way that I write, or affects how I'm not writing and how I'm feeling. So you can expect plenty more of that. Then if I do a very quick overview of my stats, I haven't been doing this for like a long time, so I don't have too many stats for you, but if I look at Instagram versus like 2021 to 2022, so in 2022 I'm currently at 295 Instagram followers, and at the start of the year I was at 224, so that has definitely grown a little bit. YouTube, I didn't have a channel, so I've grown 102 subscribers as of today, which is the 29th of December. So I'm very happy because I reached 100 subscribers on Christmas Day, and that was honestly a great present to wake up to, and I was very happy. And I'm currently at 102, so my hope on reaching 100 subscribers by the end of this year did come true, and I'm very, very happy that it did. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who has become part of my tiny family. So thank you if you're watching this, and I hope you stick around for what's to come in 2023. If I look at my other socials, my TikTok is at 19 followers. My Twitter is at 27. My Twitch is at 6. And then I started Hive because Twitter might have gone down or whatever, so I figured I'd just, you know, create an account. And I got 29 followers on that. So, yay. Then if I look at word count, so I used to track my words, and I used to track my words a lot more in 2021, but I decided I was just gonna track actual words written for like books and stuff like that. So they're basically words written or edited in 2022, and that comes down to 221,000 words, give or take, because, you know, I might not have tracked everything perfectly, but that is the word count for 2022. If I look at 2021, that was at 565,000 words. So it's definitely gone down, but yeah, I feel like I just haven't been writing a lot, and I have talked about that before in one of my vlogs, I think, where I feel like I haven't really been writing a lot because I've been doing the exercises for the book coaching, and I've been trying to like read through my nano book, make like a plan and stuff like that, but I feel like I haven't actually done a lot of drafting, and I have done like some small editing, but I feel like it's not been as significant as I was writing last year. And last year is also not a comparison, like a good comparison, because I was writing a co-written book, and then I was also editing that, and I was translating that, so I had a lot more words going into just that one project, and not so much going into other projects. But I did read through and edit my book coaching book that I'm currently working on in 2021 as well, but I've not actually done that this year. So yeah, those are a little bit my word counts for 2022. If I look at the hours, because I am currently registered as a business, I do need to track my hours and make sure I get at least 1,225 hours of work in for my business, and I have been able to do that. The only problem is I have not been able to make any money towards my business, which might become an issue with like taxes and stuff. I just haven't actually made any money, or, you know, had any money come in for my business, so that might end up becoming a problem. So I really need to focus on finding a way to make money in 2023, because otherwise my tax advisor is gonna tell me off. Then I wanted to go into YouTube analytics, which I want to pull my laptop up for, to give you kind of a quick overview of my analytics. In 2022, I uploaded 57 long form videos. So actually videos that I recorded and edited, and they're like the longer form content. I recorded 57 of those. I have also uploaded 3 live streams, the 3 that I did in June on Twitch. I recorded them and uploaded them to YouTube. Then I uploaded 5 timers as well to YouTube, and then I have 56 short form content on YouTube as well. If I look at my analytics, let me press record. Okay, 3, 2, 1, record. It's not recording. Okay, again, 3, 2, 1, record. So if I look at my dashboard, this is my dashboard. If I then look at my content, this is all the things that I've published. And I am going to go to analytics. Now I really like watching my analytics, so I'm just gonna select 2022. There isn't really anything here, obviously, because I didn't start my channel until the 2nd of May, which is where you see that little tiny spike here. If I look at views, I got over 8,000 views, which in my opinion is very good. I also got 340, kind of 45. I'm gonna round it off because this doesn't include the video that's going live on the 30th of December, so that will have happened by the time you guys see this video, but I'm recording it early so that I can make sure I get this recorded and edited for you guys. So it says I've gained 101 subscribers, which I don't understand because I have 102 subscribers, but oh well. So that is a little bit these. If I look at my top content, let's go to content. If I look at shorts, I got more than 5,000 views on shorts, and I never thought that shorts was gonna be something that I was gonna do, but I decided to do them for November and then also December, and they spiked a lot of views for me. If I look at my videos in general, they got 3,000 views, or a little over 3,000 views, which I still think is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it's my first, you know, so many months on YouTube. I've only started in May, so having these views is already pretty nice. And I got over 100,000 impressions, which I honestly never thought I was gonna get. So that's pretty nice. If I look at all of this, so if I look at views, I got a lot more views on the shorts than I did on my videos. Subscribers, if I look at where my subscribers came from, most of them come from my long form videos, which I'm kind of happy about, because if these were based on shorts, I would have cried. I wouldn't have, but I did gain a lot of subscribers on shorts, so I feel like I should continue doing shorts more in 2023. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna do that and what I'm gonna do my shorts on, but I definitely want to see if I can incorporate that into my 2023 plans. Then if I look at my typical views on videos and shorts, they're about the same, so they're between 30 and 70 for long form and 60 for short form. Here again, my impressions. So in total, I got 113,000 impressions so far. Then remix, this is just the one that I made from one of my long form content. I created my first short form content. And then for how viewers find me, it is definitely the shorts feed. It's how I reached a lot more people. So that's why I feel like I should implement that more into my 2023 plans. So that is a little bit of the content and analytics of my channel. I also wanted to give you guys an overview of my best performing videos. So my best performing videos in 2022 are these. So I have my AuthorTube newbie tag, my short holiday vlog. Honestly, I still don't know why I got so many views on this one. Then what I use my notebooks for, which I didn't expect this video to pop off as much as it did, but it did, and I'm very happy about it. So yay for that. Then 13 reasons why you should start writing, also got a lot. And then my timer. This is my 30-minute timer, and it's not surprising because I use my 30-minute timer all the time. So it's probably just me rewatching it over and over and over again. But yeah, those are my couple that have reached over 100 views. The other ones have lower views, but pretty happy with that. Then if I look at the shorts on this side as well, my best performing one is 5 Days to Christmas. Honestly, I feel like with shorts, it's kind of a lottery ticket. you never know how many views you're gonna get, but my shorts have done kind of well. I'm very happy with where they ended up with all of these. Like I said, I didn't expect my shorts to be this big of a number in my YouTube analytics, but they are, so yay for that. So my biggest shorts got a lot more views than my biggest videos, but overall, very, very pleased with all of that. If I look at views, these are the best performing ones. I think that's it for my YouTube analytics. I want to grab one more thing for you guys for 2022. All right, I'm back with my trusted little bullet journal for 2022. So I did look through this to kind of see if there were things that I was hoping were gonna happen, what some of the goals were that I wanted to achieve this year. If I look at the goals, it says revise my book coaching book. Yeah, that didn't happen. Fall in love with writing again. I feel like that has, but also hasn't happened. So it also says YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Did YouTube, did Twitch, stopped doing Twitch. And I posted like 2 videos on TikTok, so, you know. My personal goals were to let go, to have more acceptance, more patience, and more balance, and build a routine. I have some like then versus now pages that I grabbed some of the things from that I wrote down. If I look at my savings account, I'm actually pretty happy because my current running account is higher than the number that was on here last year. And also my savings account is higher, and then I also started another savings account for a pension. So I feel like money-wise, I'm doing pretty good. The thing I wanted to grab and actually look at was this. So this is my road to monetization, and obviously I'm not there yet because I have only really reached 100 subscribers, which I did pencil in, but I don't have the correct stuff to actually fill this in with me, so I just penciled it in so I remember. And I also reached 300 watch hours on December 6th. I have not reached 400 watch hours this year, and I don't know if I will. I might, potentially, if my videos do really well in December, but with like 3 days left, I don't expect it to happen. I also wanted to kind of look at these. I haven't filled in my November ones, but so I'm pretty happy with everything. I actually forgot to write it in this tracker that I reached 100, so I might do that. I feel like I need to fill it in better and more for like November and December, but so far I think, you know, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm trying to see if there were other things that I have in here that I should be talking about, but I really don't think so. Oh, here I have goals for 2022. Rewrite Project Sky. I did do that technically. I haven't finished writing that, but hey, 50k in a month. I did do that for November, and I did do 1k in a day for a couple of days this year as well. I think that's it for different things that I want to get done. I did write the second half of 2022 goals. Let me grab this. Focusing on me, yes. Revise and finish. No. That hasn't happened. I'm sorry. Re-outline, rewrite Project Sky. I did technically sort of do that. YouTube, stay consistent. I did, and I also added shorts, so yay me. The secret project has not happened. Yeah, it hasn't happened. Don't know what to tell you. Camp Nano, yes. Keep learning. Look into courses online. Well, funny thing, I joined a new course in October or November. I wrote it down. Did I not tell you guys? I feel like I forgot to tell you. Well then, let me grab this. Yeah, so in October, I joined a new course online, and it's a YouTube course, so yay for that. So that was something on here. And read at least 1 book a month. I didn't do that. I feel like reading should be one of my goals for 2023 because I really haven't been doing that in 2022. I think that might be everything. Basically, 2022 has just been kind of a roller coaster ride. I feel a lot of ups, a lot of downs, like a lot of things have happened this year, but I feel like overall 2022 has been a year where I've built a lot of memories, and I've seen some friends I haven't seen in a while, and I've seen some people in general that I wasn't sure I was gonna meet, and it has been kind of a good year for for all that, but it's also been a year of letting go and accepting, and yeah, it's been a strange year. I feel like the start of this year was really rough for me, but the second half has flown by so quickly. Time flew by. Now we're in December and I'm having a cold again. It's just a normal regular cold, but it's kind of been lingering for 2 weeks and I'm really tired of it. Just kind of want it to go away, but oh well. I think that's it for all the 2022 things. All right, well, I guess that's it for my 2022 in review. So yeah, how was your 2022? Let me know in the comments below because I want to see all the things you achieved, also the things that might have been downers on your 2022. Also mention those because we know that life is ups and downs and not just only ups. If you didn't have any downfalls this year, then yay for you, and I'm happy for you. I just hope that your 2022 was overall a good year, even if you had some downs or a lot of downs. I hope you did have some highs and you can, you know, find some happiness in 2022. As for 2023, because that is currently where we're in when you're watching this video, I hope that 2023 is gonna bring good things to all of us. I am really hopeful that 2023 is gonna be a year that's gonna take everything to a new level, and I can only hope and keep working at it to get where I want to get and get where I want to go, and let's make it work in 2023. Stay tuned for my 2023 goals video because I will make sure I will be recording a video where I write myself a new letter for 2023 for me to open on my birthday, and I will probably continue that video with some goals for 2023 and an outline of those goals and what I want to achieve, and then I guess next year we can look back and see if I actually achieved all the things. But that is the plan for the next sit down video, so make sure you stick around for that video and I hope to see you there. I'm still having such a bad cold, but whatever. I feel like it's such a weird angle to do this on, but oh well.